All right, everybody. The question we have today is why Shavuos? Shavuos, as we know, is the total of 7 weeks, the climax of the 7 weeks of the counting of the Omer. 50 days between Passover and Shavuos. Shavuos is the climax. It's the holy day where we received the Torah. On Shavuos, the Torah came down, and all the Jews accepted the Torah. And what we're trying to see is like, okay, what does that really mean? So why Shavuos? Basically, Shavuos is a time where we try to reconnect to that moment where all the Jews took upon themselves their mission to convert. Basically, all the Jews converted to Judaism. They all decide we're gonna do that. Avraham Avinu had started that legacy. We continue. We take upon ourselves as a nation. We are now responsible for the entire world. We're responsible for the future of the world, of the future of all of mankind. What's the Torah? So what do we need the Torah? The Torah is the instruction manual for us to learn to behave in a way that enables heaven and earth to become one, to unite heaven and soul. To unite heaven and earth, to unite soul and body, and the physical and spiritual. It's that moment in time when God came down in the world in a fully revealed form, and the physical world experienced the divine dimension, God being revealed. So it's a moment of kiss between heaven and earth, so we try to re-experience that. The energy is in the air. So what do? We first celebrate, reread the manual, instruction manual, which is how to become a light into the nation, to the world. How are we gonna be leaders? How we're gonna be changing ourselves in order to elevate the world, to bring connection between heaven and earth, physical and spiritual. And on the second side, it is also our wedding with God. It's a moment where we decide to be married to God. We have now a special relationship. That's what makes unique us as Jews, that because we have that mission, we are becoming one, partners with God. That's why it says that the 7 weeks correspond to the 7 days that we get ready before we are with one's spouse, before the wedding night. So Shavuot is the wedding. We're not supposed to actually have intimacy with our spouses on that night. We're supposed to have intimacy with God, and that's why we learn Torah. So the Torah we learn, we're supposed to take something that we really connect to. There's special things we can learn. The written Torah, the best thing is to learn mostly parts of the written Torah and also a bit of Kabbalah. It's a night of tremendous intimacy where we experience the things that connects us the most with God. So try to learn something where you feel really connected, that means so much to you, where you feel emotionally that God loves you when you learn that, and you spend the whole night of love, learning more about your Creator that loves you so much. And if you do that the right way, then it will be a whole wedding anniversary of our first wedding at Mount Sinai. And the Torah you're gonna receive during the rest of the year is gonna be a Torah that comes from that wedding. So I wish everybody a happy anniversary, happy birthday also, because we all converted at that time, all the Jews, and let's celebrate and make this party like something we'll never forget. Chag Sameach.